Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Kyle Petrus. You're watching Twitching for Walleye. And today, I'm going to show you how to rig up some slip floats. Let's get at her. So what you're going to need for slip floating is you're definitely going to need bobber stops, beads, your float of course, weight, and a hook. And now, let's put this all together. Bobber stops, sorry. And we just turn that line over, and then you just put it through the top where this metal piece is. And then you pull the bobber stop off. So the bobber stop is right here. Then, you take your bead. Always have a bead. A lot of people forget about this. Put your bead on. Come on. So it looks like this. This prevents the top of the float right here from getting smashed up by the bobber stop, and plus it prevents it from smashing into the line and creating divots in the top. That's why you want to buy these Northland or Light Bites, because they're the best float out there, because of the copper at the top here, the brass, because the brass up here, it doesn't get nicks or cuts in it like all the other conventional floats. So I want to take your line and put it inside. You always want to make sure that the copper side right here is you're feeding through it first, or the brass side, Then it's going to come up and look like that. So when it hits it, it has the bead to hit against and not the line or anything else. Then you take your tag end and you put your hook on. I never put weight on first because I never know how heavy it's going to be. So you put your hook on. I'd always tie regular conventional fisherman's knot. I would moisten it 100%, but I'm only doing this for show. There you go. And then you always clip your tag in. So now you have your float with your hook. I'll move it together so you can see it easier. Your float with your hook looks like that. But you need one more thing. Your weight goes on, you just pinch it down, and now you can take your slip float, you can take your bobber stop and put it up to wherever you want it to go, and your float's going to go with it, and you're going to put your weight. I always like to move my weight up and then I clamp it down. I move my weight up at least 18 inches off bottom, or just depending how deep I'm fishing, from your hook. There's the weight, there's your hook. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Easiest method of fishing. And this, I always use a size 4 offset bait keeper hook right here, as I always use those. And I always use crawlers and leeches at this time. June is a great time to still use crawlers, leeches. Thanks guys for tuning in to that little tutorial. Hope that helps you on your walleye adventures. Like, subscribe, and hope you enjoyed this. Take care guys.